Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Damn, what happened to your live, Rollo? You just went up there. You was talking, kicking some knowledge, and like you just snapped off the air just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. So I have my link right there and stuff. We're going to announce the ones who gave, and everything, and that did right. You know what I mean? With the cash app, your gifts to me will be blessed. It will get me a long way as you see the progress go on down to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy this out here in Nature Breathe. I lost weight down here, and everything. Even when I had drunk, even I ate, I still lost weight. You know, the South food is better than the up North food. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So what we are doing right now is put my cash app, and we're gonna find out who's what is real and who is real and who is not. Because I'm sick of dealing with fakes. I want to deal with people that are real, and that's mutual. It wants to see me grow and wants to see others grow and wants to see people in God's work grow. So that's where I'm coming from. Even though I had made mistakes in the past to block God, and I shouldn't have never did those mistakes. I mean, and you have to clean that stench off, and that stench has to be cleansed. I did a tech video today that I got on my UI 81 Samsung S23 phone. That program is working very good and very fine. You know what I mean? The beta version of it. So when all everything's corrected on it, that's it. So I mean, it is what it is. What it is. That's all. So I'm just going to do a short shout out. I know not too many people expect me to go live on here, but I had put a link on here, and I'm going to put another link on here too. If you want to join me in the chat and everything, join me in chat. I'm only going to be on here for 25 minutes, and that's it. 25 minutes. To where I'm at, you cannot disturb the peace. Do not disturb the peace. Where I'm at, brain waves know what I'm talking about. Do not disturb the peace. So let me kind of quiet my voice down a little bit, because we're in a different environment. Back north, I was loud, and I was drinking my behind off every night, living like it's the big old party. The big old party doesn't give you the heaven. It gets you to the point where you make all the money, but all the money disappears because they talk about that sin. That sin is what they talk about. That sin, sin, and stuff like that. hmm And you gotta watch that, you know. But a lot of people in my family now don't drink. Nobody in his household drinks. I'm doing it for my birthday, but nobody in his household here in the South drinks. Good food, everything. My weight has been lost. My stomach has been coming down past my chest. Cause you should see it out to here. Let me see. You see my stomach out to here. Not no more. I'm gonna take you to a next level because I have a Planet Fitness membership here. Really, I have it up north. I'm going to use it down here and walk the 2 to 3 miles to the gym and burn the rest of it off. Hopefully, in 4 to 5 months, I'll be not ripped and cut, but just slim. It don't have to be cut and all that. It could just be slim, and that's about it. You know what I mean? So let me. I'm going to get to the point. For Radiant Talk Rollo, thanks for the $10 cash app. Greenwich, right down here in Atlanta, Georgia, right here in the metropolitan area of Atlanta. Great cash app. Sandra Hamilton out of California. Good cash app. And matter of fact, Forever Studios giving out money and stuff like that. I can't remember what he gave me right now, but these people are in who's in the Word of God and everything gave to me. They did what they did. They had to do right. You know what I'm saying? So the people of God are on my side. Your other entities and the other DOTs are not. Y'all abort my videos. The YouTube blocks my comments. Not blocks. They hadn't been doing it. But when I do certain videos, they don't let certain videos get up, or it's just y'all in here. You don't care about nothing I gotta say or anything. I hope you all get to watch the review. Cause I'm about to go into some exposing of these people. You ladies, I have seen what's going on down here in the dirty South. This is not the dirty South that I used to know when I came down here in the '90s. Outcast, Hitman Sammy Sam. I mean Coco. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby D. I'm saying these Atlanta artists because I used to see these cats when I lived in College Park in Discot Mall back in the day. Now Hitman Sammy Sam, but people told me about him, and he's one of the most realest artists down here. Then after that, Ti came out when I came back to Philadelphia, and Ti has been producing good music ever since. I always rep my Philadelphia artists as the Beanie Siegels, the Freeways, the Gilly the Kids. I remember Gilly the Kid back in the day. And Gilly Kid, remember the club I'm talking about, NA, No Drugs and Alcohol. And I saw my homeboy, Hamid. Hamid. People told me he got shot in the head. He came in there walking like normal, had a bandage on his head and everything. And he was good. He was good. This is back in the early 90s. I remember this. That's all. You know what I mean? Many clubs, I went up there on that block on Broad Erie back in the day, the Impulse, the Studio 33, 32, wherever it is. And you have you have the two barbecue spots on the top. CC Barbecue right there. That would serve that hot sauce. That hot sauce, I made your mouth burn all night. Then you had I forget there. I forget the name of the barbecue spot because I have a little bit too much in my brain right now. The Whites, it's the Whites, it's the Whites, the Whites. There's that one up there, right there on up a Germantown area, that area I'm talking about. You had the one down there, down the bottom in West Philadelphia. Very good barbecue places up there in the Philadelphia. Very good barbecue places. When you come to Philadelphia, make sure you support them and make sure you support that Max Steaks across the street. I used to get steaks from them all the time too. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Eagle Bar next door, but the Eagle Bar can be a homicidal ride at times. And you have seen it on many of them rappers' videos. You know what I mean? You've seen it on many of Gilead Kids' videos too. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are pretty good guys and everything. But hey, when you caught up in a street life, a crime and everything, and cats ain't giving you opportunities to do what you got to do, what do? You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's raised with a silver spoon in their mouth. And that's really damn true. So when I speak real on these videos, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all want to run to where it's short patience. Other words, you want Comcast on demand facts. And it ain't with short term inspection, y'all get moody and flip out. Do you know I saw a video on huh, I forgot what that channel is. Sean what's her face? He does the gigs and stuff like that. This Charlie Kirk got these people, and they got lines, silver lines drawn in the sand. I'm going to let you know that. Then I seen a video where this liberal was acting like a spoiled black, knocked down everything, and just walk away. Where I'm at right now in Georgia, or anywhere in Georgia in DeKalb County, you do that crap, you will be in the prison cell. I guarantee you that. You will be in the jail. And they'll make up charges to put you in the jail. You can get away with little stuff in Philadelphia, but when you piss the Philadelphia cops out and pluck them out, they get secret revenge. But down here, you waste the police time, police are putting you in jail no matter what. So you may want to stay out the way of all this stuff that they're doing down here, up here, and across the United States. Every state and every place is different. You know what I mean? Where I'm at, they know not to do that stuff here. They know not to do this stuff. You may be able to get away a little bit because they may be distracted, but once they catch up to you, it is what it is. It is what it is. So a lot of your people, when they talk about you get the most high, we got to look. Reason why I have left up north. It's much more deeper than me trying to go ahead and get my business together. All that. I have Florida people invite me down there. Not all Florida, but in my business I in, I won't mind helping the Floridians down there out to get the ride share stuff together. And the Atlanteans too, once I have it together. But something happened with that. I'll explain on another video, but I'm not going to explain due to business things and all that and due to company discretion. So I want to explain it on this channel. That's where I want to explain it. You know what I'm saying? But harsh lessons are learned when you come down to the South. Your associations can get you knocked off the job market. Your association can get you put behind bars. Your associations can get you murdered in the dirty South. Yeah, I said it. Your associations can get you locked up, killed, and murdered in the dirty South. Ain't by the people in the neighborhood. It's by this bigger power in the United States government and law enforcement. So come respectful, people, or don't come at all. So now everybody's against each other with the Charlie Kirk stuff, and I don't really speak on these topics too much. But whatever happened, whoever made the deal to get this done, you just messed up America, and you're going to pay. Hell got a place for you, and they got a place with some lava, some rocks, and some heat. Enough to heat up a shish kebab, enough to burn the skin off your damn burn the skin off your bones, enough to burn your bones. So your brats and little brats think you're getting away with something. You're not getting away with nothing. We're just turning against your party. I've been red for a minute, for reasons why. With my mom now. But my dad told me years ago when he was Democrat, then when he switched over to Republican with Ronald Reagan, down there in Chester, Pennsylvania, school district where he used to work at, he made more money when he switched instead of being Democrat. So this was tell you the truth about the Democrat Party. I knew about this when I was a kid in the 80s. I knew about this. And y'all got to stop getting so mad about criticism that you take. I mean, there's a lot of truth out there about a lot of things that are going on out here, and the facts are put in play. Remember, this is a playbook. This is a playbook. And this playbook, especially you two in the northern states, where I come from, where I love, I would love to stay up north for the rest of my life, man. But the world is changing. And when you keep getting money from another country and you put that country in debt and you owe. You owe. Look how many wars happened in Philadelphia to people that owe money. Don't look at the blacks. Look at the Italians. Look at the Irish. Look at the Asians. Look at all the mafias. Look at all that stuff that went on there in my home city. And we ain't just talk about the borders of Philadelphia. We're talking about outside of Philadelphia too. I mean, this stuff is real. Even small places like Coachfield, people get murdered because somebody owes some money. You put in the work and everything, and so somebody promised you something. Then when it comes to the time to pay up, you don't want to pay up. That's when the wars begin, and that's when the murders get killed, and when families disappear. That's when homicides happen. This happens in my tri-state all the time. When somebody don't want to pay. Pennsylvania is like that. Philadelphia tri-state. And you had to understand, in business, keep your promises to people. Keep your promises. I got to make a promises to my family. And mistakes I've been on. But the North had me paying out extra money that should not have been paying out. Everything should have kept even, but they kept playing games and finding ways to keep bankrupting me. And I got sick of it. Got tired of it. I'm going to make right by my family. On this. Any mean ways necessary, I'm going to make right. That's why y'all in trouble up there. Look at that mayor in Chicago. I'm not going to go into details because there's a lot of things I want to say about him. Do you look at the serious look on his face where he mentions the things he's done? Everybody criticize him. He stands what he says on with that straight look and give them $1 million to illegals. Y'all better recognize that look. And that mayor there in Illinois, and our mayor ain't too better here too, but at least our mayor is not our mayor's doing something she got a heart, Straw Parker, so I give her the credit. SEPTA was out of commission for a week. Then SEPTA came back the 14th. Now the 15th, they're in full swing now. And then they cut off one line. The Thorndale line, what goes to Thorndale used to go to Coastville, which is the main line, which is most of Philadelphia's money. What knucklehead ass shit is that? They cut that line off. And they call off the Wilmington line. And Delaware makes some of SEPTA's trains. And now I don't know that teacher strikes is going on because I got out of there. Now that's going. I don't know that's going on, but nobody has not talked about that. And I come down here to Georgia, they're not having a problem with their transportation. Certain departments will not expand out. HE Homes or MLK. By now, when I got back down here, I thought that train would be going all the way out there on the west line. It didn't. And certain trains going north, I thought would go much farther, and they didn't. And Atlanta needs this. And Brainwedge, if you ever watch my video, get in touch with me. I would have to have a person discussion with you about your city, about what's going on, and what you got to go through as an officer of the law, and the things that you have to deal with down here. You know what I mean? I would like to make some comparisons to where I'm from with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Pennsylvania. Now I'm hearing, see, down here you could make money in Georgia. It's going to take time because it's lower in the South. Something that would take me 20 minutes to get to in Philadelphia takes me 40 minutes to get to here because of the traffic and the freeway network's not good. But really, both city freeway networks suck, especially that damn 76. You have a 10-way, 75 and 85, 12 expressway here, you know what I mean? Which is a very excellent expressway. You have a 285. You have a 166 here. You know what I mean? But I don't know you have any more room to growth unless you do the 485 way outside the perimeter, which is going to go through Cherokee County and them other counties, you know. But your public transportation can become a lot better. But I kind of understand now why Cobb didn't want to put MARTA into Cobb. Looked at them and said it done to Clayton County because I lived in Riverdale in 1998. It wasn't like it was. And I left there. Now I'm in, and then I'm here in the 2000s and 2005. I heard they were gangbanging down that joint. Gangbanging. These are people who was not into God at all. You know? I'm into it, but I kept reneging and reneging. And that's what I did wrong. You lose your family. And never, I mean, one thing I learned, when you put money as a priority over family, you're going to lose all the time. All the time. I'm giving you birthday knowledge. I didn't make it this far. Just running around doing this and doing that. There's times you got to sit back, listen to rules, listen to people, and go into deep into people what they telling you. Not a game out here. People took it as a game, they lost. They're not with us now. So I'm giving you a real video. A video I don't really talk these type of things on my birthday. I look back in my life. I look at the errors. I look at the mistakes that I made. How can I better them and capitalize on them? That's in the hands of God to do that. You know? That's in the hands of the Lord to do that and to take care of that. And we have to be able to accommodate that. That's what you have to be able to accommodate. But people want me to post a bunch of not YouTube. The short-term memory, remember, this is why we have Instagram. Where Instagram, people make all the money what they do this because the videos are instant. They can watch what they get the little bit of information that they need. Keep it moving. And that's what they can do. But nobody wants to face up to the real. But you don't have to face up to the real. We getting close to a civil war. Ever did this to Charlie Kirk, you spoiled little fucking bastards. I hope you're good with your arms and your artillery and everything. Because I'm going to get good with mine. You got something that you released that you're not ready for. And wait until it happens. I usually end videos like this, I'm not going to end it this time. So let me get back to the birthday stuff. We at 9:39. It's been that long, my birthday has came. Cupcakes, fried chicken, a few alcoholic drinks, everything. Enjoying family. I'm sad my mom wasn't too well to get up and get her chair to join me on my birthday, but we're gonna make that when my money comes. I'm gonna make this up to the whole family. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna do. My nephew came down, wished me happy birthday. My nephew fixed me an excellent steak meal for the Eagles football game for me and my sister. My sister brought the steaks, and my sister made sure I was good on my birthday. And that it is what it is. These demons and EOTs want to keep you away from family. I'm not running no more. I'm not running. I will get things correct, but I'm not running no more. I used to run. Running is over. I'm not running no more. I'm staying firm, strong to what I'm doing and what my belief is. And what I found out from one of my people in the office, they're tested way more in Philadelphia. But I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let them find out what Philadelphia is all about. But you may get them hippies to cover up your defend for you and push it on to the masses. I'm going to keep it real. But most people I know are not hopping in no more boat taxis. So you'll lose business. But let me not go into that. So let me announce the people who gave to me on my birthday. Florida and Rollo. Right down here from Atlanta, Georgia. Brainwaves. California, Yesenia Hamilton. And Forever Studios. They'll be blessed for the rest of my life. And others you want to see on like, want to give, they want to give. And for now, I'm putting cash apps like I piss your DOTs off. You don't have to give. I don't give a fuck. I made money without you and survived without y'all before. Then you have Ringo Raw, who believes in the word. Look at everything he got in North Carolina. And your trolls should come in and check the jokes on you cocksucking ass fools. Cars, house. These cats, same thing with Floridian Rollo down in Florida, one of the toughest states down there with the number one American economy. And by the way, my rideshare business is open down there and doing heavy advertisement. I talk to everybody on there. That's Fair Co-op. We're going to get our Philadelphia affiliate open within a couple of months. A very hard city with problems. Hoping Chicago fill another city with 2 times some problems in Philadelphia. But so that's why I don't make videos and give you information, but you fuckers don't want to listen. Y'all want to be on short attention, complicated demand span. And y'all gonna pay for that. Not by me, but it is whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I announced whoever I gave a night little lecture and all that. The Most High is going to take care of his people, all of us, and everything. I get back to people. I'm generous. I'm nice. I'm sweet to people, and people get back to me. I don't mind doing it, but when I get tied up in the situations that takes away from my money, and I can't get back, it makes me look bad. You know, I'm sick of these type of situations. So y'all can wake up to my advice, or you'll find your another country that you'll be working for in another English. Just to say this, Wonton cook will be your new bosses. On my birthday, I say this, I'm out, and this is a message to the northern states. Peace.